risk it. Get to a place of safety right now in Kankakee County. Obviously, not the whole county is dealing with this storm, but I would certainly say, anywhere in that I-57 corridor and points east now, you need to be taking cover from this tornado. It is moving to the east at about 35 miles per hour. Let me turn back on here the radar reflectivity. I'll put it into motion for you. And you can see its motion is almost due east. Sometimes these severe storms take a right turn. We call them right-turning supercells, and very frequently these are the ones that are capable of producing tornadoes like what we're seeing there. We'll zoom in here and show you some of the communities perhaps in the path of this storm. I'll pause it here on the last frame for you, and let's take it from here. It's moving about 33 miles per hour. So if you are in Aroma Park, Sun River Terrace, and eventually Hopkins Park, because I think it is going to take a little bit, maybe more of a right turn here as opposed to going to the northeast here towards, say, Schneider, Indiana. This is kind of your arrival time. Sun River Terrace, 6:42. What is that? Right now, it's about 12 minutes from now. Hopkins Park, 6:52. These are approximate times, but be ready to take cover now. A lot of you are hearing hail, seeing hail. We've gotten plenty of video of this. Again, I'm going to turn on this hail here because that has been really remarkable, what's been happening with the hail. This hail that you see in the pink and purple shades, particularly the darker colors, that is where the biggest hail is occurring and has occurred. This is destructive in and of itself. Apart from the tornado, this hail can damage, not more than roofs, can knock out windows. If your car is parked outside, this is a bad situation. That is not the only storm in the area. We just had one pass right over the city. Now, this one did not produce a tornado, but it has produced some big hail, ping pong ball size hail and greater. Let's turn on the regular reflectivity here. You can see most of that storm is now out over the lake. A little bit of it here, maybe right over DuSable Lakeshore Drive, maybe as far north as not quite, a little bit of rain for you in Ravenswood, but now this thing has moved almost exclusively out over the lake. Now, I do want to show you that there is more rain on the way. Let's zoom out here a little bit. And new thunderstorms are beginning to pop up out here near the Quad Cities. You see that area near Davenport? That's all moving to the east-northeast, and it will be moving into a severe thunderstorm watch. Look at all these warnings out there. All of those storms are warned, and in some cases, looks like we have maybe one tornado warning out there. Yeah, in Bureau County, which is one of the biggest, it may be the biggest county in Illinois. So those storms, they have formed right on the warm front. As far as tornado potential, city and points north, I'm not really impressed with that as much as I am with the large hail risk, which is going on right now. Let me turn on here. I want to show you where the severe thunderstorm watch and the tornado watch are. So let's get this on for you because parts of Chicagoland are under a severe thunderstorm watch as we speak. I'll turn that on right now, and that is going to be in effect until midnight. And it includes the city of Chicago. Let's see here, we can pop that on. Bear with me here. And the severe thunderstorm watch will be in effect until midnight. It does include the city of Chicago and the northern suburbs. And I'm not sure why we can't get it on. Oh, if I hit the right button, that will make it happen. There we go, in yellow. That's the severe thunderstorm watch until midnight. And it includes Will County, Cook County, DuPage, Kane, Lake McHenry. And this is for the large hail potential. Not so much a tornado risk there, but more for the potential of seeing some very large hail like we have been seeing. Now I'll turn on the tornado watch because parts of the area are under a tornado watch. That is mainly south of the city, well south, in the areas where we have the tornado warning right now. And as you can see, out there towards Kewanee and Princeton, that would be Bureau County out there. The tornado warnings are happening in the air where it's still in the 70s. We have a huge temperature disparity across the area between 30s far north and 70s far south. And in that very warm and moist air, that is where the tornadoes are more likely to occur. So let's go back here and focus on that tornado warning, since that is right now the main issue that we have, and it's in Kankakee County. We'll switch over here to our local radar view, and there you have it. Moving now, look at that hook echo right there. That is just about as clear-cut a tornado signature as you are going to see. Looks like the worst of the storm is east of you in Kankakee right now. This is going to pass right over the river. Sun River Terrace, take cover now. Eldridge, even in Moments, I'm sure you have got to be getting some big hail right now in Moments. The village of Coster, not sure if that's actually a town or more maybe just a little hamlet there. Hopkins Park, you're right on the edge of this thing. Take cover now. Err on the side of caution here. Now, obviously, moving forward, we're going to be looking at the possibility of that storm moving into northwest Indiana. And that is why if you are in particularly maybe southern Lake County, Indiana, communities like Schneider. Here, we'll zoom in on some of these communities here. These are areas, Lake Village, where you need to be weather ready right now. Samava Resorts. I remember doing a story there on flooding not that long ago. So tornado occurring right now in Kankakee County. Let's check in with Joni Lum. She was in the southwest suburbs for our earlier shows, and Joni was kind of on the south edge of some of the worst weather. Joni, where are you now? Have you found any of the hail? Because we've had widespread reports of that through the area. Where are you? Okay. She's not ready yet. We'll get back to Joni in a little bit. She's reliable. She'll come in there. Again, if you're just joining us here, reason why we cut into programming, we have a tornado warning, and this is for Kankakee County until 7 o'clock. I'll turn on the warning here, and this is a confirmed tornado warning. You can kind of see up there in the upper left. Confirmed. Sometimes we have tornado warnings, it's radar detected. This is confirmed. There is a real tornado in Kankakee County. Again, this signature, this is just a telltale sign of a tornado in progress now. It is east of Kankakee. It is moving here towards, well, Route 1 looks like here. Most of this storm, maybe right over 17 here. But this tornado moving east at about 35 miles per hour. Let me check here for any additional info on this. Train spotter, 3-inch diameter hail in Kankakee. And I'm actually looking now at some pictures of this tornado coming out of Kankakee County. So yeah, there's plenty of confirmation of that tornado moving just south of Moments. I bet you're getting huge hail there right now. Hopkins Park, you're in the path of the storm. Take cover now, away from windows, lowest level of your home, get maybe into a central room. And one of the things that I never really thought of until kind of later in my career, put on a helmet. If you're in the path of that storm, if you were in eastern Kankakee County right now, and maybe you got a bike helmet, maybe your kids have roller skating helmets, put on a helmet. A lot of people who get injured in a tornado or any kind of a windstorm are hit with stuff that's blown around and they get hit in the head. So protect your head if at all possible. All right, I think we have Joni now. Is that correct? Yes, we do. All right, Joni, looks like you're in the vehicle. Tell me where you are and what kind of weather you've experienced. We've been talking about the hail, which has really been remarkable tonight.
Yeah, we want to see it in person, Mike. We have picked up some hail along the way. We were in Joliet, and we came north because you said that there was a pretty good storm north of us. We traveled up 55, and as we were going north, we noticed it looked like a lot of snowy lawns, but that's not snow. It was 70-something yesterday. We saw a lot of hail throughout some golf courses and on the lawns, and we stopped to check the size. It was kind of pebbles, maybe the size of a lozenge. And so we are going out to Westmont right now, where there's a report of hail that might be baseball or softball size, and we're hoping that it's still there. You can see from our cameras as we're driving, it just looks wet here right now. We're only a few miles, 3 minutes away from Westmont, where we hope to see that hail. We were chasing that storm at 55, Mike, just as you said. It was moving in front of us, and so we are just now seeing the remnants of what it has left behind. Back to you.
Okay, yeah. Later tonight, Joni, there's going to be a corridor of some heavy rain that may impact the very areas that you're in right now. Most of Chicagoland actually under a flood watch, of all things. We've got hail, we've got tornado risk far south of Chicago, and then there's going to be a heavy rain threat here with some flooding potential. So be careful out there, Joni. Not sure where we're going to send you next, but there may be some damage to check up on in Kankakee County. If you're just joining us, meteorologist Mike Kaplan here, and let me kind of stand out of the way here so you can see right here, that's a tornado. It has been confirmed, and it's impacting Kankakee County. The worst of that storm is now east of Kankakee. Okay, I-57, that area, it's still a little bit of light rain, but the worst of that storm is now east of I-57. This area right here, I'm going to highlight this for you. This is the Hook Echo. And that is right in there where the circulation is going on. That is where we have our tornado. And the tornado warning will be in effect until 7 o'clock, so for almost another half hour. But we have to watch this. This storm has had legs. It was a nasty storm in the Pontiac area earlier this evening, and it's kind of marching along here. And if you are watching now kind of along the Kankakee River, southern Lake County, northern Newton County, the storm is headed for you. So other communities which might be in the path of this storm would include Lake Village. Here's Garden of Eden. Sounds like a nice place to be, but not tonight. Litchfield. Here is State Route 114, just to give you a little point of reference. And then this black line that I'm hovering over here with the cursor, that's the Kankakee River. Schneider, I'm sure you're getting some big hail there right now. Winds are going to be picking up. So this storm is moving almost due east at about 30 miles per hour. It's not really going super fast, but on the path that it is taking, let's just take it due east at a little over 30 miles per hour. Schneider, you're looking at this here at about 710. And unless something dramatic happens with this storm, it's very likely that we're going to see an additional tornado warning come out for your area. Southern Lake, maybe northern Newton County here in the next little bit. In terms of lightning, let me turn that on for you. We've had some very prodigious amounts of lightning. Look at all of that here. That's one of several thunderstorms. Most of the activity is now to the west. I mentioned a little while ago, there are additional thunderstorms flaring up in this very unstable atmosphere close to the warm front. A lot of this is kind of along I-80 currently, a pretty good cell there near Ottawa, in fact. But look even far north here, where temperatures have been in the 30s and 40s all day long. We have thunderstorms popping up near Rockford, near Galena. In fact, that looks like a hailstorm right there here in southwestern Joe Davies County. And hail is going to be a threat anywhere in Chicagoland. Even, you're probably thinking, well, we're okay, honey, because it's only 38 degrees, can't get any severe weather. Yeah, you can. And the hail is going to be the primary threat, especially I-80 and points north. Along I-80, roughly, and points south. That is where the tornado threat is going to remain here for the next several hours. That tornado watch is in effect until 11, and it includes Kankakee, Grundy, LaSalle, and then Newton and Jasper County. Again, this is just a really, I hate to see this. This is a nasty radar signature in eastern Kankakee County right now. If you are in Sun River Terrace, Hopkins Park, Moments, and I just keep talking about Schneider here, take cover now. Lowest level of whatever building you're in, get away from windows, and try and be in a central location in your home, away from an external wall.